Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh Ji. My name is Avtar Singh. I'm going to introduce Aveer Singh, who is our 9-year-old son. He is the heart of our family, full of energy, very inquisitive, and very interested in Sikhi.
Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Aveer Singh, and today I'm going to introduce you to my mummy ji. My mummy ji's name is Chanbir Kaur, and she is born and brought up in Delhi, India. She started singing from a very young age, and she is a wonderful singer. Now she teaches Kirtan to children just like me. I'm so proud of her, and I love her so much.
Sat Shri Akal, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. My name is Chanbir Kaur, and I'm here to introduce my husband Avtar Singh. He's born and brought up in the UK, and he's a chartered accountant by profession. From last couple of years, he's moved into education, where he coaches students to learn about data and leadership. On social media, he's also known as the Sikh Coach, a podcast where he interviews Sikh professionals, artists to know their journeys and careers. I think he's amazing, and I love him.
So over this sort of series, this family series, we'll talk a bit about our lifestyle, how we entwine Sikhi and Gurbani into our lives, and in particular we'll talk a bit more about, in this episode, about the choice of homeschooling Aveer over the last few years. You'll hear more from Aveer about his experience and also how he sort of tailors this opportunity to work on his passions and goals, but also to learn more about Sikhi at the same time. So we, as a husband and wife, me and Chanbir, we look to give him strong foundations in our Sikh faith, to give him teachings and the strength to deal with problems that we will all face in life, but also the understanding of being a positive force in society and about nurturing your talents and passions. So this episode is all about homeschooling and the lifestyle we chose to do that, and the benefits and the challenges we face from those choices as well. So looking forward to share more about that with you in this episode. Thank you for joining us.
I started homeschooling from the last 3 years, and I have joined an online school, and every day I join at 9:30 and it finishes at 12:30. And the subjects that teach me is science, English, maths and technology. And after the class I interact with my friends, play with them, play games sometimes, do my homework with them. So it's a fun class, but they still teach on the same time.
So, homeschooling. Actually, very interesting topic. When Avtar introduced homeschooling to me, I was very nervous because I've never heard anybody doing homeschooling in my circle. I guess because it's not very common thing. So he explained it to me. He had a vision, so he explained it to me. He had a plan, and he explained the challenges and advantages of homeschooling. And then eventually, obviously, I agreed to it, and we thought of doing it for 1 year. Luckily, we loved it so much. Like, it's been 3 years, but we are still doing homeschooling, and Avi loves it.
So homeschooling wasn't something I naturally thought about. Homeschooling was something that just evolved out of the normal journey of Aveer going to school. He was quite lucky early on. We found a Sikh faith school where we were living, and he really loved it, he enjoyed it. But unfortunately that school closed, and then we shifted. And then when we joined him into 1 or 2 schools after that, things just didn't work out for various reasons. So it made us think of maybe thinking of something different, and I'd already been working from home remotely, and it made me then look outside wider and thinking, why can't we just do homeschooling? Both me and Chanbir are at home, and initially, no doubt it was challenging. I think it took us a while to find our feet and understand how we need to figure it out. First we tried to do a typical thing of teaching ourselves, which didn't work. Then we found an online school that actually did a structured education with teachers and sort of daily class fellows, etc. But that only is half a day. And then we wanted to really focus on other parts of learning, like learning Punjabi, our mother tongue, so you can understand Gurbani, and having some musical pursuits as well as physical sports, etc. So I think that's the reason why we then continued with homeschooling, and we can see that even though it was a hard route, it's something that typically not a lot of people can do. We were quite fortunate to be in a position where we could offer that and do that. But we can see the benefits. Also, there are definitely challenges, and no doubt people around us always tell us about the challenges and the things that the traditional school system probably provides, which we're fully aware of. But we just see the advantages of being able to travel with Aveer, give him a bit of a different experience. And the backup plan is always the school system is available, so we can always put him back when he feels ready, or we feel ready as a family to do so. But I think the part of actually having this under our control is empowering for all of us, because we can spend much more time together, and that can be quality time, and we can focus on Aveer's skills, passions, interests, and curate an education that we want to give him, which is tailored to him as an individual, which is quite unique.
So after my school, I have half a day left. So I practice my passions. My passions are cricket, singing, tabla, and dilruba. And I practice them daily so I can get better at them. And on top, I learn my mother tongue. And my mother tongue is Punjabi. And we all Sikhs should learn our mother tongue, Punjabi, so we can understand what our Guru is saying to us.
Many people know that I sing. I come from a musical background, and I started learning singing when I was very young, and I'm really grateful for my parents. I always thought that whenever I'm going to have children, I am going to teach them and pass it on to them. I guess I'm really grateful that we did homeschooling, and it gave an opportunity to me to teach and introduce music to Aveer. And so what I did first was I started, doing basics with Aveer so that he gets familiar with music and everything. So I did the basic things with Aveer, and I realized that he's into music. Then I made a structure, and I planned the whole musical journey for him. I got him Raag Kirtan Ustad Ji, and he's learning Raag Kirtan now. Then I introduced instruments to him, and now he's learning Dilruba, tabla, and he loves everything what he's doing now alongside his studies. So I guess I'm really grateful that we thought of doing homeschooling, and it gave an opportunity for me to introduce this beautiful gift of music to Aveer.
So, why I love homeschooling? Because I get to spend more time with my family, get to travel to India, and get to go to historical gurdwaras to learn more about my Sikh history. And I can also focus on my passions.
So because of homeschooling, we travel more now, and we go back to Delhi and Punjab and do my recordings. So every time I record something, Aveer is most likely to be there and see my whole process of recording sessions, and hours and hours of recording in studio. And somewhere along my journey, I've realized that he maybe got inspired, or he developed the passion of singing with me, because when I was recording something, Sikhi project, he said he wants to be the chorus singer, and we were all surprised, but we didn't say no. And the producer said, let's try, come sing. And then he did that project, and it's actually it's so beautiful, and it's called Deha Shiva, and he's a part of that Shabad, and it gives me so much joy that I have already done something with my son, and it's all because of homeschooling.
I think for those who are considering homeschooling, I think there's a lot of different ways that you can go about homeschooling. There's a lot of forums, groups, people you can connect to get advice. It's really dependent on circumstances and lifestyle, and it's something you'll need to sort of understand as a family before you undertake this change, that there's a lot of wins, but there's lots of challenges that come with it, and sometimes it may not be the right time, sometimes it just might not be the right situation. But I think if you're very keen on doing it, have a thorough think about availability and different support systems. What type of school? Are you going to do it yourself, or will you use an online school? How will you replicate the social activity? How will your child's personality fit within a homeschooling environment? And I think that's a lot of those things that you can think about before. And I think the other aspect is, how will you embed Sikhi within the homeschooling environment, because there is so much opportunity to do that when you have more time together as a family unit. For me, I never spent much time in Delhi. You know, before, when I was in India, I just used to go, I think I went twice.
Yeah.
From your daddy is lucky now.
Yeah.
No, he's really.
I was like, first time I probably went when I was 27. And then, because mummy's from there, I literally been going for every year. We've been going every year. You know, and I think it's cool because I love India.
He loves India more than I love India now.
Yeah, even if he's not born there.
Yeah, imagine.
That's funny.
But what do you like about India and traveling?
Mostly everything, because over there I have other family, like my older cousin, brothers and sisters, and especially I get to spend time with Nanu, do my cricket.
What did you like about Kashmir? Because you know, not a lot of people have gone. It was my first visit.
Oh, it was my
your
first
first
visit,
visit
yeah.
as well. So, what did you?
It was my first visit as well.
Yeah, so
Imagine, I'm born in India.
Yes, so still you haven't been there, yeah?
No.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
it's your first time.
Yeah.
So, how did you enjoy it? Did you like it?
I thought it was cool because I never associated mountains and like snow.
Yeah.
Like it had that Switzerland
We always
feel.
thought we'll go to Shimla or I'll take you somewhere.
But we thought
But
to see,
Kashmir
like-
was just instantly.
That was the
But-
same as Switzerland, but
But we never been
better.
Switzerland. We always
Yeah.
thought we would go to Switzerland to skiing. I never
Yeah.
thought I'd say he's in skiing it first
I
time
did
ever.
skiing in
Snowboarding
India.
in India. How strange is that? Sound?
yeah, I know. That's really strange. I don't even understand why. So,
It was like
but still, at least it's in
country, yeah.
it's in India only.
yeah,
But it's in a different part of India.
yeah, it's amazing.
So, Veer, how was your experience to join me in my recording sessions when we were in Delhi?
Really good, because now I understand how do people make songs. Because whenever you listen to a song, it feels like, oh, this is so easy. You just have to speak and just say, oh, I'm done. Okay, I've sang the song and now bye. I'm done.
Yeah.
But actually now I know how many times you did it. I was shocked. We had to stay there for all night.
Yeah.
That
That was hard.
Yeah, that was hard.
Yeah.
And
It was very challenging.
So,
But you got to take part. You got to take part as well.
yeah, I got a chance to sing with you. That was really nice.
So Aveer, this time you went to India, you were in the studio with Mummy. You got to sing with her and record on Dev Shiva and other shabads coming out soon. How does that feel?
Yeah, that was really cool, Dad. So now I told my friends that I'm on Apple Music, I'm on Spotify, and I'm on YouTube. So they all are like, oh wow, now I'll check it out. I was like, yay, good, great.
Perfect, good. And I'm sure there's going to be more coming out soon as well.
Yeah.
We'll get you on some more projects.
So you love singing now?
I love singing, yes.
Okay. But it's a lot of hard work.
It is
It's a
really
long
hard.
journey.
Especially tabla.
It's a long journey.
I see tabla and dilruba and I was like, wow, I don't think I can do that much. You must be tough.
Yeah, it is. But when you're learning it and you're a bit good, then it gets easier. So yeah, if you keep on practicing, it gets easy.
Yeah, you have to do a lot of hard work, and you have to listen to your gurus. You have to listen to your Ustad Ji. You know what he say. You have to follow his strategy, what he gives for you, right?
Especially like I now do tabla, so my Ustad Ji gives me homeworks and I practice that every day, again and again and again. So that's how I get better.
Yep.
So if you practice every day, it's the same thing, you get better.
Yeah. You know what's my best part of the day? When I do the ruba with you.
I love that too.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do with you too.
Yeah.
You know,
I love
it
that.
gives me good background music when I'm doing my work.
Oh yeah.
That's really good. Yeah.
So it's the other cool thing, I think. We like spending time together as a family. So
Yeah.
doing
We also-
homeschooling
we spend time
works with
together.
us. How do you feel when you go to Sri Harmandir Sahib?
I feel really happy that it feels like you're connected to the Guru. You're like really close to the Guru, and you're listening the words that he told us, and you're in the place where the Gurus built the Harmandir Sahib. So you're in the place where Guruji made.
So every time we go to Sri Harmandir Sahib Ji, we always go to the Sikh museum, the Sikh history museum, which is just inside the
Darbar Sahib.
the main entrance on the left. I don't know if a lot of people go there, but
Yeah.
I always want to go there because it's always something new you learn.
Yeah.
How did you find that experience?
So when we went in the museum, I saw many pictures of the Gurus and other people that
From our
did-
history.
from our history that did stuff for us. So, and when we went further in, we found the weapons they used to use, like the swords
Kirbans.
and kirbans.
Also, there's some
And
like shotguns in there.
yeah, the
and other weapons
shotguns and
the
all of
Gurus
that.
had.
Yeah, and especially we always learn something there. So it's really good to visit the museum.
It's a
Yeah.
good thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's more important that everybody goes and visits and learns about the history. It's a really good place.
I never visited, before last time. I remember every time we used to go to Amritsar, we used to just go inside Darbar Sahib and then that's it, and do the parikrama, do Ishnan, and then Langar Hall. I guess a lot of people just miss going inside museum.
In the museum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I asked loads of people. They always
Yeah.
like, they don't even know about it. But
Yeah.
literally, when you walk in,
Because it's a bit disguised too.
this guy is, I think,
No,
it's
I
quite busy.
guess-
So people go in, do matha tek.
People just miss it.
Yeah, people.
I think
walk-
people are not aware, and they don't allow
Yeah.
taking pictures and make videos or anything like that. That's why it's not, to be honest, not on social media or anywhere else.
Yeah.
So people
Yeah.
actually
So-
don't know about it.
And they're not aware about
Yeah,
it.
they're not aware about it. Yeah, so it's good. Like we went together.
So my experience when we go Amritsar is that when we go Harmandir Sahib Ji, we always remember the history of our gurus, and then we also get to learn more about our gurus and what happened in the history. And especially like I've been to many more gurdwaras like Bangla Sahib, Damdama Sahib, all these gurdwaras, they always teach you something new.
Whenever we go to India, we try to go to all of the Itihasik Gurdwaras or as much as possible to learn about the history.
Yeah.
So I think we obviously spend a lot of time in Delhi. In Delhi, we go to which Gurdwaras mainly?
Bangla Sahib?
Bangla Sahib, which is Sri Harkrishan Sahib Ji's Gurdwara.
Yes. And Damdama Sahib?
Damdama Sahib Ji, where Guru Gobind Singh Ji visited in Delhi.
Yes.
And
And
Seesganj Sahib
Seesganj Sahib?
and Rakabganj Sahib,
Yes.
which are both
Motibag Sahib.
Motibag Sahib.
You
as
remember
well.
whenever we used to go for my recording studio, we used to
We
pass
used-
Motibag
oh,
Sahib.
Motibag Sahib.
Yeah.
And then else, we go to Chandigarh quite often as well. And
Yeah.
every time
Remember Punjab?
Yes. Every time we used to go.
you were
Punjab.
recording, we would go
Yeah.
go visit to Chamkor Sahib,
Yeah.
Fatehgarh
And
Sahib,
Fatehgarh Sahib.
Sahib, Fatehgarh Sahib.
Fatehgarh Sahib as
Keskar
well.
Sahib.
Keskar Sahib.
Yes.
Yes. And
Yeah.
then obviously we go to Harmandir Sahib.
We
And
always
then
go Harmandir
as many gurdwaras we can go around, find different ones and learn new
Yeah.
history about it. But I think it feels good as a family going.
Yeah.
Because it's an experience. When you get older, you'll remember us traveling to India and all these gurdwaras. And it's one thing reading about them, one thing visiting. It's like you can bring the history alive and the feeling and the energy from these places you get.
Yeah, like
What do you like to do for fun then?
for what I like to do fun, me and you will chill, watch a movie, So we would do that, especially I usually sometimes play cricket with you, like normal cricket, like we play a cricket match. So otherwise then we go to Hollipop cricket, so basically a local cricket. So we go there and practice. So that's what I like to do with you. And with Mama, I love when she teaches me singing, so that's what I would do with when she's free and when I'm free.